pause that for a second? Let's look at all the flags. I see some pansexual ones, but mostly trans and non-binary. And of course, the number one red flag being the fact that these are middle school students and the fact that they have masks on. This is queer in 2024.
Hello, my name is Ace. I also go by.
Hey City, welcome back to the channel. It's a girl VeraMoore, and I'm back with another reaction video. Today guys, I'm going to be checking out trans teacher. My students wrote comments on my boobs. Are you serious right now? After taking this to schools, like, it's crazy enough that you are doing this with adults. Now you're taking it to the children, to these innocent kids. Do they even know? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. You know what? Let's go on, guys. Let's go on.
Spade and Alex. A lot of people call me Marshmallow. I use any pronouns except for she, her. And I am the social media secretary of the Saline Middle School Gay Straight Alliance Club.
Luckily, I don't have to blur their faces in this video because their masks are doing the blurring for me. And some of their...
Are you kidding me right now? She says she's the social media manager for gay something. What? How did we get here? Honestly, like, how did we get here? I always knew it was bad, but I never knew it was this bad. Guys, this is crazy. Gosh. Disgusting. A marshmallow. Come on, come off it. Dash.
Emo hair, of course, is like they're using it as a shield. But let's meet the cast, shall we?
Hi, I'm Jinx. I go by they pronouns, and I am the vice president of GSA.
Wow.
And I am Cal's father.
Hi, my name is B. Pronouns they, them. And I'm GSA secretary.
Well, my name is Ash or Rohan, depending on where you know me from. My pronouns are they, them, and I am the club treasurer.
I'm Socks. I am the 8th grade representative of the GSA. I use she, they pronouns.
GSA, the Gay Straight Alliance, without any gays or lesbians. Remember a few months ago when I posted that video explaining how queer took over the actual LGBT movement, the community? This is just more proof that it has. The truth is, most LGBT people, like actual LGBT people, don't need this kind of support anymore. We generally are accepted. We have equal rights. And the ironic part of all of this is the reason that some of our rights are being taken back is because of kids and people like this. With their made-up identities that could change at the drop of a hat.
Hi, my name is Clover. My pronouns change often, but if you don't know, just say they, them.
We have officially shifted from actual oppression to general tolerance, which was okay, to love is love, which was great, to these types of people wearing inconsiderate, I'm gonna call them inconsiderate costumes, because that's what they are. They are costumes, they are cosplaying identities. And it's spreading more and more across the entire country. And they're starting from very young. Welcome to Davis, California. No surprise, half of the teachers or more have the trans cult flag flying in their classrooms. You can't be surprised, right? These kids are super impressionable. If I walked into this sort of environment and saw this shit every single day hanging from every potential corner available, I probably would feel the need to identify as something other than myself as well. I know this next tweet is a parody account, but it's still something a lot of leftists are actually saying. Gay is okay. Now that the homophobic right-wingers are no longer oppressing our youth, we get to see how gay and trans our children really are. It's beautiful and should be encouraged nationally. California is leading the way as usual. Here's the truth. No, there aren't statistically that many actual LGBT people. Well, not many actual gay people. The number used to be 1 in 10. I still pretty much stand by that. Bi, I feel like there's a good number of bi people. There's not that many like perfectly gay or straight. Most people are kind of in the middle, right? There's a gray area and it's pretty large. Trans people, actual people suffering gender dysphoria that doesn't go away, 0.03%. Andre said, the coordinated destruction of Americans' future is not accidental. If you want to bring down a nation, you attack the most impressionable, the youth, which guarantees the future will guarantee social collapse. Not accidental. detrimental, and it is infuriating to witness. I spoke specifically about why far leftists are going for the kids in my last video, and spoke about the science of brainwashing and political propaganda and all of that.
For
and no
real.
surprise, YouTube restricted my video and it is not reaching you guys. So if you haven't watched that, go and watch it. I'll put the link in the description. It's one of my most important videos I've ever posted. And this is all very scary, right? Much like my friend Lucas's brand new film, The Children of the Pines, out just in time for Halloween. It's not your typical slasher film. It is not gory, which like I'm not a fan of. I tend to like more mind thrillers, which this is. Children of the Pines is about a severely dysfunctional family desperately seeking to correct the mistakes of the past in search of redemption. And it sounds an awful lot like leftists today, doesn't it? Which is an extreme overcorrection of society. But what they ultimately discover, however, is that while redemption may take on many forms, not all of them are good. Here's a little clip from the film.
Who are these kids?
You're not the man you were yesterday.
Wow.
Children will be an absolute blessing.
Looks quite scary.
This was written and directed by Joshua Morgan, who is now 21, but was 17 at the time this film was made. Children of the Pines is now available to stream on all the major streaming platforms. Check out the link in the description below if you want to watch it. And now back to the video.
It's just your monthly reminder that if your parents disowned you because you're queer, they're no longer mom and dad. They're Dick and Deb, Harold and Sue, Geraldine and George, Michael and Molly, Sam and Samantha. I don't know what the they are, but they're anything other than mom and dad. You remember that shit.
Again, an extreme overcorrection. Just like 10 years ago, not even that long ago. If our parents didn't accept us, we just continued on, you know, being gay or trans, since that's not something you can fix or change, right? It's just something that you inherently are. It's not an act. It just is. We did not cut most people off. We gave them time to accept or at least try to understand us. Ironically so, again, the amount of time it took them to accept us is probably around the same amount of time that these kids are going to learn that this is not who they truly are. Usually it took about a few years. Listen to what President Trump had to say about all of this.
I will support universal school choice. We will get critical race theory and transgender insanity the hell out of our schools immediately. Ooh. And we will keep men out of women's sports.
It is continuously out front and center.
Do you know what? You guys know what? Because of what he just said, I love Trump already. I mean, I love him. I love Trump. We need to keep these women, we need to keep men out of women's sports, keep women out of men's sports. Take out this transgender insanity out from colleges. You're destroying the lives of these kids. They're literally just babies. They don't even know what they are saying. They don't know what they are talking about. The whole world is just upside down. How crazy. Let's go on.
Pun obviously intended. Look at all of these flags in these classrooms. I mean, look at this one. Putting Trump upside down with a clown emoji over his face. You can't be serious.
I had a conversation with a student, and she was ranting because she couldn't quite understand how no one else in class, my classes or in the school, has noticed or about the fact that I have a chest now.
Laverne Spicer said, I love her. She said, that is just dirt and fat, bro. Salty Goat said, it has a chest because it's 400 pounds. Most dudes that huge do. The truth is, some trans women will grow breasts. A lot of them will. I mean, they're probably going to be fairly little unless they go on puberty blockers and hormones at a very young age. It's important to note here that actual trans women do not want attention brought to them, especially over the fact that they might be noticeably trans. Also, you want kids commenting on your boobs? Like, didn't you just say that these girls, though this young girl was like 13, you want kids commenting on your boobs? Your man boobs?
A teenager was ranting to me about how it's so easy for her to notice. How come no one else has noticed? She's kind of got a point.
Painted nails, bracelets, and purple hair do not a woman make. Also, the fact that you say on your TikTok that you're not out to the public, but you are out to the public on your TikTok and to these young, impressionable kids is very disturbing, to say the least. This story just out in Michigan recently. School curricula to stay hidden from parents, High Court rules. Michigan Supreme Court denies appeal of parents seeking school documents. Disgusting communist tactics. Coming soon to a school near you. And of course, it follows them into college where it only gets worse.
There are going to be some males in our society that will refuse to vote for a potential female president because they don't think females are smart enough to be president. We could line all those guys up and shoot them. They clearly don't understand the way the world works.
The way that you're speaking about this issue does make it seem like there's at least one man, you, who is dumber than most women. It is interesting that this is in Kansas, which is typically a very red state. I mean, although most colleges, no matter where you are more blue. This person was placed on leave or was fired, which is a great thing. University of Kansas tweeted a statement from the university regarding a classroom video. This university is aware of a classroom video in which an instructor made an inappropriate reference to violence. He is now being placed on administrative leave pending further investigation. The instructor offers his sincerest apologies and deeply regrets the situation. His intent was to emphasize his advocacy for women's rights and equality, and he recognizes he did a very poor job of doing so. The university has an established process for situations like this and will follow this process. So that's good, I guess. More college woke shit. Meet Iowa professor Kelly Reddy Best. She reportedly offered students extra points for using preferred pronouns on an assignment. Let's check out this hot mess. First task, name and preferred name, 5 points. Pronouns, 5 points. Minor, majors, 5 points. Year in school, 5 points. I'm not even that mad about the fact that this teacher asked for these people's pronouns. I mean, that's annoying. I'm just more disgusted about the fact that you're giving people actual points. Basically, if you choose to not invest yourself in this propaganda, you will be punished, which is, I mean, literal indoctrination. Either believe us or be outcast. Go along with what we say or face the consequences. I'll end the video with a statement that was recently made by Bill Maher about all of this.
Look, when you constantly talk to little kids about sex and gender, and constantly put out the idea that maybe the body you're in is not the correct one, aligning with what's in your mind, that's entrapment. That to me is the same thing. You're suggesting them into something they wouldn't have thought of anyway, because I promise you when I was a kid, it never crossed my mind.
Exactly.
I never thought, maybe I am a girl.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
So I think I'm definitely going to check out that movie, The Pines. I hope it's on Netflix though. I definitely am going to check it out. So yeah. She's 100% right. You guys put the thoughts into their head because even as a kid, they have the purest minds. They don't know nothing. Everything they know is what you tell them, what you teach them. So transgender should be taken out of schools, okay? It is bad enough that adults are claiming, a 50-year-old man is claiming to be 15-year-old, you know. It's bad enough that adults are claiming to be trans, but don't bring it to the kids. Don't destroy them. Don't put all this mentality into their head. Because if you don't tell them about it, they're not going to know. They're not going to know about it. So you should just keep it out. Keep it out from them, okay? And let the kids focus on their education, on their studies, on important things, not on this transgender nonsense. Because how would a teacher be so concerned about our pupils not noticing, his pupils not noticing his whatever? Like, don't make it make sense. Make this make sense. It makes absolutely no sense. I mean, no sense at all. Anyways, guys, what are your thoughts? I would love to hear from you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I totally enjoyed this. If you enjoyed this video as much as I did, give it a huge thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, join VeraMoore. Hit the subscribe button below, turn on the post notification bell so that you can always be the first person to know whenever a new video drops. And that's, guys, I'll see you in my next video. I love you. Bye.